Alright, welcome to a new video. Forecast update for you guys. I haven't even started editing the video yet. All this shit's still on the other SD cards. I just switched SD cards. Anyways, so it's already gotten warmer than -10 today, but 30% chance of flurries this afternoon with a 40% chance tonight. There is a little flurry coming down right now. It's the fucking tiniest flakes in the world, but low of -13 tonight, and then -9 tomorrow with a low of -12. And then Sunday, high of -11 with a low of -17. We see another shot of colder air there. Be probably the coldest day of the season there so far. Well, coldest day of the year so far. Season so far there. Scroll it down. Warms up from there. -10 on Monday with a low of -11. And then pretty below from there. 30% chance of flurries Wednesday night through till Thursday. It warms up, but it will stay below freezing, as we'll see by the weather network, which is always a good thing. Makes things nicer. The forecast. Weather network. See, it's dry for the next little while, cold, and then traces of snow there for the 6th and 7th, 2 to 4 there for the 8th, another 1 to 3 there for the 9th. Scroll down, and it just goes apeshit with the snow. Stays on the colder side and apeshit with the snow. Close to 5 centimeters there for the 11th, another 1 to 3 there for the 12th, close to 1 there for the 13th and 15th, and a trace there for the 14th. All 40-60% chances, respectively. So. On that note, I will see you guys later on today. Likely. Oof. I want to talk about fine ass snow. Jesus. I'm trying to clean her off my shit. That one's clear. Driveway's clear. This has always been clear, and this has always been clear. Although, I wish I could bang this shit off, but it's frozen. Oh. That ice makes for it. Ah, fuck. It just makes... now it's getting cold. Shit. There we go. Some areas with dogs of it, but overall a lot better than it was. I had to clear it off because it's been affecting my measurements. Anyways. It's about -7. It's not overly cold, but it's colder side nonetheless. Very fine ass flakes falling down. I mean, now that affects pretty some amounts for today, but I'm going to be quite legitimate with you. I don't think we'll get enough to even be measurable in the first place. But, again, we'll see. But nonetheless, we'll have the bin here and the yard waste bin here. 2 bins. Yeah. Very fine, dry snowflakes. Typical of an Arctic event. Overall, nothing to get excited about, nothing to stay outside for. Yeah. Yeah. I can tell this winter season is gonna fly by just because of how dreary and cold and snowy it's gonna be. On that note, I'll see you guys later on. Yeah, it's been going on last little while. A little bit white. Not measurable yet. Just out here for a couple minutes. Not measurable yet, but it's... I shouldn't say it's getting there. It's still far ways away. Very fine, light snow. It's just so dry. I'm just glad we got all through that warmth and now we're in this because, oh my god, does it make forecasting so much easier. Precip forecast so much easier. Yeah, it's very lightweight coming down. Well, on that note, I'll see you guys later on tonight, probably. See where the snow's at. Well, I mean, I'm looking at this ground and it's like, what's the fucking point of this? But I just wanted to see anyways. Since it's such even still ongoing anyways, so. As you just saw. Fuck me. It's cold. Okay. So I'm actually just doing this for myself. Yeah, fuck that. Nah. Barely even fucking not even measurable. Or shall I say the state of our roads here. I'm gonna try sliding. Look at this. It's fucking glistening. It is just a sheet of fucking ice. Oh my god. Look at the state of this. Well, it's not super slippery, it's a bit sticky. But in spots where it's like snow, it makes it actually slippery. But it's not that bad as I thought, but nonetheless, it's still fucking ice. It's just more stickier ice that's gonna slowly thaw over time. I don't know if we're sitting on a valley cloud right now, but it feels like it. That's that vibe, because if that's the case, then I gotta make sure I get up on time tomorrow. Because these conditions are fucking prime for valley cloud snow events. Which are never really forecastable per se, but yeah. Well, time to go in and go to bed. It's -9 right now. It'll be pretty steady most of the night, although if we can clear, maybe we'll get down to -doubles, but it looks like valley cloud because of the way the light's reflecting. nonetheless, on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow or later on today. Alright, here's forecast update for the afternoon. It's nothing that really needs to be overly shown other than these guys here. -7 today, -12 is a low tonight with a -16 wind chill, and then tomorrow -8 with a -14 wind chill in the afternoon. Sunday night a low of -16. Monday a high of -10 with a low of -12. Scroll it down. Really warms up afterwards though. We get Tuesday with a high -8 and low of -9. And then it cools off, warms up significantly from there. 30% chance of flurries there for Wednesday night, 40% chance Thursday night 60. But we get up to as high as 0 on Friday, which is supported by the wet network, but then it kind of like dips back down a bit next week, the following week. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, hopefully we don't lose too much snow for the, Christmas. Plus we need fucking snow. Actually, where we are right now, we don't really have that much. Anyways, on that note, I'll see you guys later on today, if not tomorrow. Here's your stupid fucking forecast update. I'm not even gonna fucking talk for it because I'm just, you know what, just fucking fuck off. I don't know why I do this, it's a waste of fucking time. Whoopie ding, who fucking cares? Wish it was all rain at this point. Oh, fuck off, you stupid retarded fucking ad bullshit. Sleep through all this fucking Valley Cloud snow. All of it. Every fucking hour of it. This shit. You know what? Now I've cooled down here. So you can see the snow over there actually at 5 a.m. Actually here too. Look at that. Well, that gives me hope for tomorrow, I guess. Anyways. So I need to wake up for work at 7. Anyways. Like, I could live with what I missed there. I could live with this, too. You can sort of see it along the ridges there. It's nothing really significant. It's like enough to say, like, light snow at the airport, but overall, like, really didn't do much. But this is where I get fucking pissed. 11 o'clock. That. And then did a little bit more there, but not as significant. 11 fucking o'clock, and I got up at fucking 1. Oh, fuck, I can't go back. I can only do that. Like, see, the whole entire day is pretty much fucking nothing, and then right there at 11. And then little one right there. That's what I'm pissed about. Dude, like, you see that? It's like 450 there. even. It's like, it does it for most of the fucking night. That's what I'm just like, I'm not as worried now about tomorrow, because obviously I gotta get up around that fucking time for work at 7. And then the rest of the day you can kind of sort of see some sort of like little bit of foggy shit. I mean, it actually overexposes it here. It's actually pretty much fucking just clear along the ridges there. But this is what I'm pissed about. And then that. And then the fact that snow continually was fucking recorded up until 11 a.m. As I showed before. Oh, again there too. But that was now, so I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm pissed about. But the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, most of the shit happens before I leave for work at 7, if it ends up being a similar story for tomorrow. And then, other than that, it's just there was just that one big round, and then otherwise it didn't really look cool the rest of the way through. So, up until that 11 to quarter to 12 fucking period there. So, not as bad as I initially thought of it when I fucking woke up, but it still fucking sucks. Well, it still sort of sucks. Not as much as it did. I don't know. But again, if it happens like yesterday, if it happens like today, tomorrow, we should wake up to see at least a little bit of it. And then if it happens like yesterday, again, 11 o'clock, downtown, I'll be downtown, so. Not going to update anything else, but updates out. But, yeah. If we got periods of snow for Monday night and Tuesday, 2 to 4 Monday night, another something there for Tuesday, and another chance of flurries Tuesday night. See how that goes. Should be interesting. Well, on that note, I'll see you guys later on today, if not tomorrow. Well, because I don't even have my tablet on me, here's the update from the phone for the morning. Yeah, so we got periods of snow tonight with 5 centimeters possible. And then tomorrow, 30% chance of flurries all day. Warm up. It's obviously already begun, really. And then Wednesday, little break, and then Wednesday night, periods of snow as well. Hold it here for a little while. 5 centimeters, though, seems a bit much, but we'll see. Scroll it down. We got a little break there for Thursday, and then snow on Friday, and a 6% chance of flurries Friday night through till Saturday, and then a 30% chance of flurries Saturday night straight through till Sunday. Yeah. And yeah, warms up, but stays below freezing, which is nice. But the weather network, though, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're having some fun, I guess. Because holy fucking shit. Trace tomorrow, and then they go close to centimeter the 8th, another 1 to 3 on the 9th, another close to 1 on the 10th, another close to 1 on the 11th, another 2 to 4 on the 12th, another 5 to 10 on the 13th. But mind you, all these are 40 to 6% chances respectively. There's no certainty whatsoever if this is even going to be a high possibility. Well, either way. Jesus Christ. Scroll it down. I mean, it dries up a bit, but stays cold, which is good. But then trace there, another 1 to 3, and another close to 1. Yeah. So on that note, I will see you guys later on today, I guess. Depending on if the snow starts early or not. Well, might as well just get this update out of the way. So here it is for the evening. Yeah. So it's already started, but we got a few flurries beginning this evening. Local amount 2 centimeters. They really just went from 5 to local 2. They kind of went from, they went 2 to 4 to 5 down to local 2. Or it's 5 2 to 4 down to local 2. I don't know. Either way, 40% chance of flurries tomorrow, and then periods of snow Wednesday night. They've dropped to the snow potential, but I mean, it's still snowy enough for my liking, but I think they've warmed the temperatures there. Either way, periods of snow Thursday there, and then 40% chance of flurries all day Friday, 30% chance of flurries all day Saturday, and then 6% chance of flurries there Sunday. -1. Yeah. On that note, I'll see you guys in the morning. Forecast update. Plenty of snow potential, but not plenty of snow. We have 40% chance of flurries this morning, and then a 30% chance of flurries tonight. 30% chance of flurries in the morning tomorrow, then a 6% chance of flurries Wednesday night. 6% chance of flurries Thursday, changes to a 30% chance of flurries Thursday night. Yeah, plenty of chances, but nothing really significant. Snowfall warnings surrounding us to the north and the east, but nothing here. Literally fuck all here. Scroll it down. Break on Friday with a low of -11, and then 40% chance of flurries all day for Saturday, and a 30% chance Sunday. And that warm-up doesn't really seem all that warm-up. Kind of actually looks like it's going to be stagnant now. But nonetheless, it's there. The weather right now. Again, plenty of chances of snow, but not really significant amounts. Trace tomorrow, not close to 1 the 8th, 1 to 3 for the 9th, 1 to 3 for the 10th, and trace for the 12th, and another 1 to 3 on the 13th. But only one day is actually 70% chance or more, which I would consider the most likely. 70% chance plus the most likely. A highly likely potential, sorry. Scroll down, and then just a few more potentials here and there, and we stay on the colder side, except for a couple days there in between, where we near freezing but stay below. But this is good for White Christmas, that's for sure. Just as long as the last 5 days ain't gonna fucking just randomly go ape shit warm. But on that note, I'll see you guys later on today. Most likely, anyway. Forecast update for the morning. It's just this whole section here. It dries up afterwards. So, 30% chance of flurries this morning. 60% chance tonight. And then another 6% chance there tomorrow morning. And then a further 30% chance there Thursday night. And then another 40% chance Friday. And then periods of snow Friday night through till Saturday. And then another 6% chance there Saturday night. Yeah. And then the weather network, which is also just one section. This bit here. Got close to a centimeter for the 9th, another 1 to 3 on the 10th, trace on the 12th, 1 to 3 on the 13th, close to 1 on the 14th, another 1 to 3 on the 15th. And there's a few traces. There's a trace for tomorrow, and then a couple of days with traces, but really too insignificant to bother forecasting. Showing. on that note, well, I'll see you guys later on today, if not tomorrow. Yeah. Forecast update for the morning. Just let's check. Oh my god. This section here. 6% chance of flurries today. That's all apparently going on. I can't see outside, but maybe the case. Got flurries Friday night, and then snow on Saturday, and then 30% chance of flurries Saturday night, and then we dry up. Trying to gauge if tell there's any like snow on the cedars, but I guess not. And then the weather network says this bit here as well. When not fucking covered by the fucking stupid app. Cold. Yeah, that's about what I'm showing here. Just the cold they're having. The extended cold they're having. Beginning next week, of course. One day when I have a certain get-together, of course, is the one with both cold and snow. But, yeah. Anyways, on that note, I will see you guys later on today. A little bit, probably. What the fuck? Ain't even enough yet. I don't know. I don't think you can see it. It's like 0.2. Oh, this is the best. Right here. Yeah, where you guys at least have a little bit of like the realize how little it is. It's like 0.2, so if even that. But yeah. A very light snowfall. I'll see you guys real quick. And this is what it looks like here. Yeah. We'll put down 0.2 centimeters. It was barely measurable, but it was measurable. It stopped here. I don't know if it's still over at home, but yeah, nothing but something, I guess. Looking more like it's been drying up rather than like melting. I'm gonna put down 1/4 centimeter. So when I measured, it was about 0.2. Again, with such a light amount, it's pretty much impossible to really have known exactly how much, but
I mean, these footprints are from, yeah, I think from me, so they look like mine. So, yeah. I'll settle with a quarter centimeter. And we continue this trend of lack of significant snowfalls. It's like, fuck. We haven't gotten a significant snowfall since like our first few of the season. It's kind of been setting our base. Anyways, I'll see you guys later on today.
Alright, here's the forecast update for the morning. So, we're really struggling just to get over a fucking centimeter of snow at this fucking point. They keep down fucking grading every fucking little good snow potential. We got periods of snow for tonight, beginning this evening, 2 centimeters. And Saturday, periods of snow ending near noon, then a 40% chance of flurries and 2 centimeters. There was snow there for Saturday fucking night, but now it's a 40% chance of flurries. Fucking go fucking figure. After that point, it cools down, as you can tell by Monday. And it stays on the colder side, but fuck me. And then you got the weather network here. You can see the cold streak begin. Got that. You start with 1 to 3 tomorrow, another 1 to 3 to the 14th. Low probabilities at that though. Scroll down. Yeah, and then we say minus double digits. Instead of next week? No, the following week. Yeah. And then not really any snow on the dry side, and yeah. I mean, there's 30% chance, as you can see there, but yeah. On that note, leave you guys with that. I'll see you guys later on today. Yeah, later on today.
Alright, so it snowed, I'd say, over the last few hours. Almost like it was as soon as I came home. It's the wetter stuff. But overall, it wasn't much more intense than this. It was light pretty much throughout. Although the flake size was, to say the least, sizable. Well, not the least, I should say. But it was sizable. But this was in an hour. So, look at this. Half a centimeter. About that. I actually thought it would have been more than that. To be quite honest with you. Oh shit. Fucked it up. So it's a little more than that. But if we're not going to count that, but if we go to the ground here, that I haven't stepped on. This will probably be the best. So yeah, maybe around just a bit over half a centimeter. So if we check this again, yeah, this wasn't actually. Yeah. Wasn't exactly perfect either. Yeah. It's just a touch over half a centimeter. Lightening up already. Although, it's gonna be kind of like on and off through the night, probably. I doubt this is it. Although the moon was, yeah, there it is. Great timing, too. Started right as I left work. It was actually pretty much on cue as to the hourly forecasted 9 a.m. start time. Very, very funny. So, anyways, low sense of humor. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go in. I don't really expect it to be heavy at any point in doing this ordeal, this event, but yeah. On that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe later on tonight, but I highly doubt it. Tomorrow morning seems like the best time. Most likely time.
Forecast update for the afternoon. And yeah, it is beginning to lightly snow. I'll check outside in a bit. But yeah, beats of snow today, yeah, whatever. And then tonight, 40% chance of flurries, continuing to Sunday, continuing through the rest of Sunday. Yeah. The only section I need to show from Environment Canada was only one section from the Weather Network as well. It's overall pretty boring the next little while. It's kind of going to be like chances of shit, not really anything significant by any means. Like there's this. Cold, but not as cold as it was. Close to 5 centimeters there for the 21st, isn't that close to 1 there on the 22nd, but just trying to keep it simple to this section here. The most important bits. And it's a little colder for a couple days back there, but otherwise, yeah. On that note, I'll see you guys outside in just a bit.
Say a white Christmas. I mean, it will count as far as it goes right now. Very tiny flakes of falling. Don't know if you'll even be able to see them. So infrequent. Yeah. The half a centimeter we got is already melted, although it's very slow doing so. Yet for a consecutive time, it snows. We're predicted to get at least a couple centimeters, at least an inch of the white stuff. But we end up with not even close. Such a good start too, but now this has been the story of the season so far. Cold, but not much bite to it in regards to the snow. Other than for the first couple weeks of the early start to the season. Yeah, there's like a flake or two falling. I wonder if whatever. I'm gonna go in. Yeah, fun times. We got a further amount of snow. Although, because we're in aversion, and despite the clearer skies, it's not really, cooling, despite how clear it is. nothing more than a trace. Slipped. I think. Yeah, it looks like it. I'll probably check in the morning. Looks like it though. The hell did... Yeah. Trace. It's definitely not 0.2, that's for sure, but I mean, even looking at like this, you can see actually how much it's like staggered, if you will. Like there's some areas where you can still see the actual bin showing. So I'm just gonna use my finger. Give me a second. Yeah, it may be about. It's pretty much immeasurable. Although I'll quickly pop out a ruler just to check, but I won't record it. There's really no point coming out here now. It's like maybe 0.2, because as much as it may not seem like it, 0.2 may be what differentiates us from getting average snowfall to just below average snowfall. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later on, probably tomorrow. I can't show you guys it over the wood blocks. I didn't bring up my thing because I didn't really think it's actually going to be measurable, but it barely is. It's about 0.2. I'm willing to up it to a 1/4 centimeter. How well it shows up on here, but so I'm looking at this very sideways. 1/4 centimeter. Yeah. Looks like it's going to get foggy here shortly. It's really misty or foggy to the right in front of me here. So, yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow now.